Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice session. I'm just in the middle of making some breakfast. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Yeah, I know. Returning to my old ways, the Bach bar. I can't just make breakfast every day, I'm sorry. I don't have that in me. In short, we're starting with the Bach. I think I might actually start with the prelude today, which is unusual, and then I'm going to move on to the fugue. We're going to see if we can get pages 1, 2, and 3 memorized. And then all that's left is page 4. I think we can knock that out this week. Like, knock out the whole fugue, have it memorized, and then I can just practice it. And then that's an audition piece. Pretty good. Now, after that, I am going to review the footage for the first performance I did of the Soar Mozart Variations. And we're going to watch that, me reacting to it live, and we'll see what I can find. And then I'll do it again next week. And that's the idea. I think that just about covers everything that needs to be done this morning. So, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, into the prelude. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, I think I'm about ready to play that for you, so let's do it. Alright, so this is the prelude. Let me show you what I've been working on. This is the first 8 measures. Alright, so that's where we're at. Pretty cool. What'd you think of that? It's not bad, right? We can reflect on it a little bit. And you know what? I think the chair is pretty well deserved for this one. So if you agree, post in the comments. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. I only started looking at that entire piece last week, and that is the 8 measure mark, and this piece is like 20 measures long. So the first page is 16 measures, and then there's like 4 more on the next page, and that's it. So I think the focus for this week will just be the next 16 measures, and after that, a little bit more time, and we'll pretty much have this one down. Alright, there's a lot to do today, so I'm going to go ahead and get this show moving, and we're going to move on to the fugue. Alright, next on the docket is the Fugie Woogie. Let's see how far we get. Okay, I think I'm pretty much ready for this one. So here's how I'm going to do this. Well, I'll explain it when you're closer. Okay, well, I'm quite frustrated. I don't know how many takes I've done, but I've been trying to play this from memory, and I can't do it. So you were hearing sheet music today. I'm sorry. This is like take number 5, and this is the last take. I am not doing this again. So, okay. I have no page turns worked in. Because I'm not supposed to be turning pages. I'm supposed to have it memorized. Can't even enjoy this part. I think I don't need to go further in that. I'm just reading the music. Who cares? I understand that you probably don't want to watch somebody angrily play Bach, but this is a real part of a practice session. You just get upset sometimes. I think what this means is my focus tomorrow for the Bach, I'm going to really focus on memorizing the first 2 pages, and you might just hear that again. Like, I don't know. That is practice. It's just a lot of repeating stuff that you thought you knew, but you don't know because you don't know anything. That's just the reality. So, the last thing that we need to do today is I need to practice my soar, of course, and first we're going to watch that video of me sucking at soar which I think is fitting for what just happened there. So let's get into it. I am doing this for a reason. I remember I was so nervous for that performance for some reason, and I call it a performance, just like me in my apartment with my camera. So it's like I was shocked at how nervous that I got. Yeah, so I guess I kind of just want to maybe relive it a little bit and maybe see what was going on, maybe see like where my memory was weakest, because when you're nervous, like your memory just goes, you know. So, you know, let's jump into it. I'm going to be in there a while, so I better drink what I can. Man, I was going hard that night. Woo, all right.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Woo.
Woo.
Now this is a performance.
Yeah, such a handsome guy. Talented, too. Now, I distinctly remember the first, like, 10 measures of this piece going super well, and I was, like, kind of psyched about it. And I, like, psyched myself out. Like, you'll see, I think the first bit sounds okay. And then it's going into this next part. Like, I'm freaking out. Oh, still... I thought, okay, it hasn't happened yet, I guess. That was the moment. That jing when I hit those open strings, that was the moment I was like, oh no, like, I have a whole thing to do after this. I remember, oh yeah. Okay, like, I get that I sound, like, overly dramatic when, like, I've been hyping it up as being, like, this really horrible performance, and that didn't sound horrible at all, and I don't even think... I like barely even caught like the little like mishaps in there. Like they were very present, but I don't know. I guess the worst part of this performance was just how I felt inside. Like I felt so anxious and just like I was not enjoying anything. Like I was having a very bad time. So even if it sounded okay, I don't like that. Like that's something that I need to work on. Let's see. Okay, this is not as bad as I thought it was. Like, in my head, this is, like, the worst thing ever. I haven't actually watched it until now. I just remember how I felt in the moment was, like, it was so severely bad. But let's see how this next part is. Sloppy. You suck! There we go. That's the kind of stuff I've been waiting for. Yeah, like that. I mean, how do you fix something like that? Like, it really just comes down to, like, going back to the piano bench and, like, just banging it out real slow. And that's what I'm gonna do after I watch this. And I mess up, yep, hit the wrong chord there. So that was disappointing just because there are so many moments where I just hit the wrong chord. Like, I just simply put my fingers in the wrong place. And this is a piece that I've been playing for a while. And, like, I feel like those mistakes had never happened before until then. And I was just like, what is happening? It didn't sound that bad, though. Like, if you remove those little moments, it would be a really nice go-through. It's a little heavy-handed. I'd like this to be a little quieter. I think I have a memory slip here. Yep. Yeah. Oh! Where's the chord? I can't find it. My soul was crushed after that moment. When I, like, messed all that part up, I was just devastated. I remember it. I just give up. I do the same thing in the third take, too, the one that you heard on Friday, so I need to look at that section for sure. Which is unfortunate, because I never thought that I needed to, because I always just played it as it's written, and here I didn't. Every single time. Ooh. Oh, my hands felt so bad in this part. It was so jarring. Oh, God, just play an E major chord at the end, whatever, man. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Yeah, I need to look at that part again. Oh, going for the repeat. Alright. I thought I would have skipped it. You should have skipped it. God, my fingers. This part's so hard. It's kind of mesmerizing, honestly. This coming up right here, I have no idea. Oh, I got it. Never mind. It's in the take that you heard. I messed that part up real bad, but everything else sounded better. I could have just used this take. That's what I'm learning.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So, how do I feel about it? Let's see. I am so devastated.
Camera to reflect, because I don't know if I want to play that again. Because that went pretty badly. If this take ends up making it, it is only because I want to make it real. Like, that was how I played it. And I got really nervous. Because I told myself, like, this is it. Like, this is the only take that you're going to get. And that's exactly how it is in a performance. And I felt like...
Yeah, so you get the idea. I feel like if I think it's good, it's, like, way worse than I thought it was. And if I think it was bad, it actually wasn't that bad. That's my issue right now. Like, I don't think the third take was even that much better. Like, I listened to it, and it was, like, it wasn't a good take. Like, it was okay. Like, I would never release that as, like, a recording of it. Only for a practice log. So, you know... Gives me something to think about. Well, so this is the morning practice session after the extravaganza. So I hope you enjoyed that. And there will be many more until the next extravaganza. So stay tuned for that. See you then.